Well, how about this, boys and girls? Snow. It was only a winter's tale. We can't actually see, but there's some footprints in the snow from a fox. I'll just go. I don't know if I can get over there. No, not showing up. You can see it on the CCTV, but it also shows we've had no traffic come up here today. Whee! I wanted to know what this will look like if tipped away. That is a Barney's best bitter attempt that didn't really work. Bit warmer now. On the 29th of October, I purchased, let's just move that, some of the SS Brewtech racking arms that go into the racking port. That's the bottom dump valve, and then a little bit further up is a racking port, which is this. So this is where we dump our tube and collect yeast if we're going to reuse the yeast, which, if I'm going to carry on with the Barney's, I'm going to be using the Sussex 1 yeast, originally from Richard Williams. But this is the bit I'm interested in at the moment today. This is the takeoff. So this connector here, this tri-clamp connector here, you can loosen and rotate, and it rotates the entire assembly. And the racking arm will move commensurately with the spin. So on the 29th of October, I did purchase two, because I've got two of these now, from SS Brewtech, but they won't ship to the UK. Thanks, guys. Ha! I thought, I got a mate who's going to be over in America and can probably just sneak them back in his hand luggage. They're not right big, really, they're not. Anyway, I bought them, and obviously some people will know who that mate is. It's Andy Thomason from Four Priests, and he said, yeah, get them shipped to my hotel, I'll bring them back. They're only little. So that's the 29th, and then we check the tracking. Now, I know people sometimes do enjoy criticising Royal Mail in this country. Believe me, folks, after years of enduring various different experiences with USPS, United States Postal Service, I'll never ever criticise Royal Mail again. It said, yeah, going to be arriving Friday, but Andy was coming back Friday. It didn't arrive Friday anyway. It arrived about a week later, so it took about 2 weeks to get to Fife River Falls, where Andy was working. So yeah, in his hotel, and Andy was back. In fact, I think by that time he was probably in Germany or something. But he said, don't panic. He says, we've got some people coming over. I'll get someone to pick it up from the hotel. We'll meet up with them. And cut a long story short, that was 29th of October. Today's the 5th of December. And hey. This has arrived today. So let's get it open and show you what they look like. This is it. Really, honestly, I shit you not. This is just two of these. And the thing is, why did you have to get them from America? Because they're the metric ones don't fit properly. I tried different metric. I got some various different stainless steel tubes and tried various ways of getting them to attach. Metric are either too big, won't fit, or too small, fall out. So these are imperial. So that's it. That's those. Let's pop one in, show you what I mean. So there we have it with its two little rubber washers. You know what, don't you? I'm not going to be able to reach that. Well, could you have made that up? Hang on. Just crawled inside that. And there we have en situ. So it rotates. Now, I won't need to crawl in there every time in order to do that, because I'll attach it to the fitting, the tri-clamp fitting, push it in there and then insert it. Right, I'll just interrupt the video just to show you what I mean by that, because I didn't really explain that very well. This fits into the actual tri-clamp fitting itself into the, it's a particular butterfly valve, and then that, now usually I use these I don't know, like rubber gaskets, but I think this would probably be better. I don't know what these are. They're sort of like, well, plastic, obviously. Anyone knows what these are, please do, pray tell. So I reckon a little bit of silicone grease, and then what happens as it is in the fermenter, you loosen the tri-clamp and you rotate that, and it rotates that inside. Probably doesn't make a huge amount more sense than before. Anyway, back to the main feature. Where are we on canning, by the way? This is where we is on canning. So I sent 6 of these packs out, and it was predominantly to test whether or not the cans would explode, the packaging was solid enough. This is 2 different types of boxes which I thought I'd try. These are the type that Andy used, which are actually a little bit better than the type I use, because there's a bit too much headspace in the type I use. Anyway, irreverent as well as irrelevant. So yeah, reasonably good feedback. The actual beers, it was more to test the canning rather than the beers, but been some reasonably good feedback on the beers. So I've got 6 left of that initial batch of that, you know, the original trial, as it were, the first canning run trial. Says 6 boxes, and it's all duty paid, etc. It's all, you know, legal, and I've got the license to sell it and all that sort of stuff. But I think because there's only 6 packs, the rest of them I'll do some other packs which we'll put on the website, but there's these 6 packs here of the original, which have got I'll show you. So yes, they have the Blackberry Vice Barry number 3 working title. It was alright, overcarbonated, didn't have an awful lot of hop aroma because I was playing around with subtle dry hopping. Anyway, the Lawless Lager, it's drinkable, it's nice, it's okay, it's a sort of pub lager really, but I wanted to experiment just with the minimum reverse osmosis water, etc. Barney's, that's what I'm going to go with. As I just mentioned, that's going to be kind of like house bitter. It's a, well, I don't know, it's a bit of a bastardization of different bitter recipes, but it uses the Sussex one. Yeast, which is the Harvey's yeast, from a slant from Dewsbury's. Cheers for that, Richard. The rhubarby, that was stupidly strong, 8.9%, but it doesn't taste like it. As a consequence, I usually fall over after couple of cans of that. And then the lemon tart, which was the experiment using some of the lambic yeast, which made it nice and sour but didn't really munch too much of the sugars. So then I just chucked some USO5 in there, so it's fairly neutral. So this is what got sent out to the six or seven, I can't remember, however many packs I gave some away and then sent some to people. So that's going in. That's gone in these 6 boxes. So what do I do with them? As some people will know, oh crumbs, really gonna be deviant now, gonna deviate from the main thread. As some people know, we are in the process of getting this ready to move on to. Onto, you move onto a boat, into a house. Oh crumbs, that's rotten. Right. Oh. And then when we do, upstairs we've got a caretaker's flat, couple of bedroom caretaker's flat. One of the rooms upstairs, when we move onto the boat, is going to be a small meeting room, and the other is going to be what's known as a snoozelen. Now a snoozelen is kind of like a multi-sensory relaxation space using, oh I don't know, have I shown you these? Probably have. Oh actually I don't need to, I'll just zoom up there. These sort of projectors, these are from the 70s really. They're known as Optikinetics Solar 250 projectors, and they do stuff like this. Probably not the best way to demonstrate it, but the projector itself is fairly basic, but the effect is it's got a little disc of sandwiched glass, and inside is some oils, and as that warms up it projects like a bubble lamp, lava lamp. I've got loads of these, and the idea, this one's quite loud because it's an LED converted one, so it's got a huge fan inside. So the idea up there is to have a snoozelen and get some of those type of projectors, but ones which are silent, so that we've got a sensory environment up there. Sorry, not sure what happened there. Camera just stopped. Anyway, there we are, look, we got 6 packs of 6, and I'll put a link underneath. I'm gonna just put them up for donations. I'm not going to set a minimum donation because I don't know what people's circumstances are, and I think, you know, sometimes for people who followed the channel for a long time and encouraged me and been a part of this journey, you know, just whatever you can afford. And then I'll do some commercial packs out of these. I'll probably do 10, 12 commercial. Well, no, there won't be enough for 12. I'll put some proper packs together. Right, so there you go. If you haven't already worked out that this channel really runs on twaddle, and if you like that sort of twaddle, please, if you haven't already done so, it'd be lovely to have you as a subscriber. If you push the button and ring the bell and all that sort of stuff, it will be really great. And I will be doing, I know I keep saying this, I'll be doing a video about why the brewery is called Ale Chemist. My background, I'll be doing a bit about my background, be doing a little bit about why. But until then, beer, boats and twaddle. There you are, that could be the strap line. Whatever you're doing, you do it carefully, boys and girls. Till next time, you take care. Cheers.
Do you know why your phone was missing those 5,000 odd WhatsApps?
I don't know the exact reason, but it looks as though it's something to do with the app going down and then coming up again, but somehow not automatically erasing all the things between that date when it went down and the moment when it was last backed up. So I can't give you the technical explanation, but that's the best I'm able to give.
I always hated that prick.